Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so this is not going to be a very long video, but something I wanted to share. I may have mentioned this last year around holiday time too. Something we do for Christmas that I wanted to share. Now, first of all, you're going to notice this is not a space you've ever seen before. That's because I'm actually in my craft room / office. I finally have it halfway clean and stuff put away. Now, you see a ton of boxes and totes behind me. What you can't see is all the open space now because I've managed to get through a bunch of stuff and can finally use some of the space. I actually have the camera propped up, which I think is slightly crooked. So I'm just going to apologize for that. It's going to wiggle too much if I fix it. Anyhow, I have it sitting here on my cutting table. What you can't see under these boxes behind me is my sewing stand. Yeah, I am super crafty, have been for a very long time. But what this is doubling as right now is my holiday wrapping space. So what I want to share with you guys today is something that we do for our large family as far as wrapping gifts. Now, some people just go ahead and write names on, but there is a growing trend, especially in large families, although I think it's any family with kids, to be honest, with more than one, to find a way to not let the kids know whose gifts are whose. You don't want anybody like guessing or comparing or anything like that. A lot of people buy wrapping paper, a different wrapping paper for each kid. Now that is one thing I have never done and never will. The reason being, I pick up our wrapping paper at the end of Christmas so that it's on clearance and I have it for the next year. So I have a whole stock of wrapping paper. I do not know how much I'm going to need for each child after, and I don't want to buy that much. Either you're going to run out and you're going to have to get more, which I may not be able to, or you're going to have so much left over. And then what are you going to do with it if you use a specific wrapping paper for each child? So what we do is we color code the name tags. So I get my sheets of name tags, and then rather in the to section, I just showed you a hint there, rather than writing a name or anything else, half of them are upside down. I use colored Sharpies. I really should have organized these before I started this video. So I just make a scribble of a color. Now, as you can see, I have exactly 9 right here. I have a bag of more pens, not the full-size Sharpies. Somewhere I have a much larger collection, but they seem to have gone missing, so which is scary. In a house with this many kids to have missing Sharpies. Now, I will give a warning, though, if this is something you want to try. Spaces such as like these ones where there's color underneath. If it's not white, that color is going to interact. Actually, here's a better example. The color is going to interact with the markers. So when you use something like this, where it's dark colors, those colored Sharpies aren't going to mean anything. So what I actually have to do with those ones is I write the name of the color. So magenta or blue, purple, those all look the same on those dark colored tags. So that's how we do it. I do try to keep, so for our Christmas, we do a budget. I try to stay as far under that budget as possible. Budget for us does not mean I am going to spend this amount on every child. For the older kids, we do try to get a little closer to that. We want to get them something a little bigger, something that they'll really appreciate. The little kids, we just want to get them something we know they're going to love. And if I can get that super cheap, especially super cheap and on sale, then that's what I'm going to do. Since I know my 7-year-old doesn't watch these videos, the prime example, actually I can't say that because he's sitting outside the door. Let's just say there's an item he has wanted for a very long time. It retails for somewhere about the $40, $45 mark. Target had it on sale for $5 off. And then that's when Target was recently running their 25% off any one toy item. And so, yeah, it was $5 off and then an additional 25% off. And then we have a Target Red Card, not the Visa. We do the one that's linked to our bank account so that we get 5% back on every or 5% off on every purchase, free shipping from their website. So when it wasn't in store, I just went online, got the exact same coupon deal, and had it shipped to us for free. It was perfect. And so I have that for him. He has wanted it for over a year. In fact, I'm going to put it right here, what it is. Okay, so now you know what he's getting. And again, he doesn't watch my videos, so he's not going to know. But when it comes to the wrapping paper, now I would love beautiful, fully coordinated, fully wrapped presents. That doesn't work either. I love Costco's. Usually it's a 3 or 4 pack of wrapping paper. The qualities are really thick. We've had some from other places in the past that were like super thin, ripped every time you tried to fold them. Costco's wrapping paper is high quality stuff. And then they usually have bows and tissue paper and stuff that all coordinate. So it is really awesome. But I also have, let's see if I can lift it up here because it's laying on the table so that I can use it. I have this humongous roll of Hallmark. It's a heavy-weighted 2-sided gift wrap. This thing, it does have, it looks like 50 yards on this roll. That is going to do a lot of our gifts. Now, it probably won't do all of them, but I can get a lot of our gifts matching, which I do love the look of that under the tree. And it throws the kids off even more. So we do have 1 or 2 gifts that are too large. So I've got this extra long roll of metallic snowflake butterfly wrapping paper that I've actually had for a couple of years. I reserve that one for the really big presents because it's really long. It's not your standard length. Okay, I've rambled about gift wrap and the quality, how and when, where we buy that. Like I said, Costco's, I do go ahead and get at the start of a season if I'm able to when I've lived near a Costco or if we've traveled back. Otherwise, the last 2 years, I have bought it after Christmas from stores like Target and Walmart. I look for the really good ones. I think that's actually when I bought this Hallmark roll last year. I get it for 50% off or more. And then the labels are trickier. I've had a hard time finding them this year. And then thankfully I found a stash of them from previously, although I have bought a couple this year. There's just, I don't know if people are just doing less labels or what. However, because of the colored markers, it finally dawned on me today, I could actually save some money and just buy white printer, the shipping labels or the little address labels, scribble a color on it and slap it on each package. That'd be a lot cheaper. Not as festive. Now, an alternative that I did see somebody else recently in a group that I'm in do is they actually have a picture for each child. So like a picture of a dog, a picture of Santa, a picture of a house. They assign each child that. Now you do have to print them though. They use those labels. It's perfect for that. It takes a little more effort than I put into it. I like to scribble. So that is what we do with our large family Christmas and packages. So here, probably the day after Christmas, when you happen to see me upload the Christmas gift opening. So if you want to see what all we got all of our kids, then make sure to watch out for that. But that is how we coordinate. Now, another quick thing. What we do is we like to have some extra fun with our kids. So not only do I color the labels so that they don't know who's at whose until they get them, I have the kids sort all of the colors into piles. I double check since we have some color issues with some of the stickers. And then they have to guess whose pile is whose. It actually kind of extends the gift opening time. It's a lot of fun for us. I know a few people have been interested in that concept, but it's something a little different, not something everybody wants to do. And we don't do a large mass quantity of gifts, so it's something to extend the fun just a little bit longer. Anyhow, I hope you guys have liked this information. Maybe somebody out there will be like, oh, I never thought of that. I'm going to try that this year. In fact, if you've never tried that and you've tried it, you want to try it this year now that I've said it, leave that down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear that. And if this is something you already do, or if you do a different version of it, I would also love to hear about that. Again, leave it in the comment section down below. In the meantime, I hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything coming up next. And I really pray and hope that you are having a blessed Christmas season this year. But I will see you guys in the next one.